So you've been trying so hard to get your name out in other cities, other states, other countries, but it's just not happening for you. You feel like the skill level's there, you're getting a fantastic reaction in your own hometown, your own home promotion, but you just can't get that foot in the door. Let me tell you that I know it's frustrating and it's very easy to just bag out that promotion who won't give you the chance. But there are 3 reasons why you're probably not getting a look in that have nothing to do with you as an individual talent. The first one, and this is the most prevalent, is that it takes away a spot from one of their local talent. Even if you want to fly yourself over there, if you want to, take a pay cut, make it better for the promotion to book you, give them no excuses, they're going to be looking out for the future. And to bring you in for a one shot, even if you think you have some sort of name in your hometown, maybe you're getting some buzz on the internet, whatever it is, that doesn't mean a whole lot for forward thinking. Bringing you in is a great opportunity to maybe have a great match that's unique to the promotion. They don't normally see you over there, if ever at all. Maybe it'll help out one of their talents. But then they're leaving someone off the card who could have progressed in that spot. Giving someone valuable minutes or a valuable match on a show is incredibly important. And every time you do give one of your local talent that spot, they're getting more eyes on them, they're establishing themselves as a character, and they're also learning in the ring. They're learning on the job. And live event practice is as important, if not more important, than anything we do in our pro wrestling training. So don't take it to heart and think it's a knock on you, because every time an out-of-towner comes in, there's someone who's working hard backstage, setting up the rings, training their ass off, doing everything they can to be in that spot that you've just taken away. If you're enjoying these videos and want to support me in making bigger and better content just like this, make sure you head over to my worldbeaterwrestling.com Patreon. It's a community for pro wrestlers, current and aspiring, a place of networking, collaboration, and exclusive learning content to help you on your pro wrestling journey. Anyway, back to the video. The second one is quite common in a lot of the better known promotions who run shows regularly, is just that they have long-term booking in play. You ask to be on a show in between 1 and 3 months time, but they've already got the next 3, 4, 5 months mapped out. And again, it comes back to building things up to pay it off down the track. If you're coming in for a one shot, doesn't really fit into their long-term booking plans. Where there's a bit of a dilemma in that is a promotion will often come back to you and say, hey, we've got nothing for the next 3 months, but hit us up in 4 or 5 months and the future is looking quite free. We've already booked out the next few shows. So you wait 3 or 4 months, you ask again, and they've just booked the next 3 months of shows. I found that when I was overseas, and a lot of the Australians have had this issue with traveling, we're only allowed a 3-month visa. The opportunities aren't coming because no one really knows who you are. So, you do all the right things. You get your foot in the door, you train hard, you break down the rings, and you have those little opportunities. And by the time you've actually built a little bit of equity, you've got to go home. And we've always found that in that 3rd month, that's when all the big opportunities start coming and it's kind of too little too late. The same happens on the local scene. Look, there's not much you can do about it. Just be proactive. Stay in communication and maybe a spot will arise. Right place, right time. The final one is about your cheer squad. To me, your cheer squad is your network of individuals who might have some influence or sway or might just have a great reputation themselves who can put in a word for you. You might have the most amazing 6-minute match on tape, a beautifully written CV, great profile shots you've spent a lot of money for. You ship it around and no one sees it. But if you can have someone in your corner who has some networking, who has some communication with other promotions, maybe they've worked there themselves, they have friends, in the creative team, then their influence, their word can often mean a hell of a lot more than anything physical and tangible that can be sent to them. So if you've got no one, try to find mentors. Find people locally, find people at the place you train, at the places you wrestle. Express your desires, your concerns, and maybe you can start to build up that cheer squad for the future. Thank you for watching this week's episode of World Beater Wrestling. I'd love to hear from you. If you've ever been given any excuses as to why you haven't been booked, drop it in the comments box below. Please give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week for another episode of World Beater Wrestling.